Breathing? Actually, this is a very, very large topic because from ancient times to the present, spanning 5,000 years, all the Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucian schools have been studying breathing, including yoga. However, up to now, I have not found any organization on the market that can explain breathing very clearly. Either it belongs to a particular school, sharing years of accumulated experience and the personal insights of the founder or leader, or it explains the theory very well, but it cannot be verified on every individual to prove the correctness of the theory. Therefore, as this concept is passed on, it becomes more and more mysterious. As a result, many people regard breathing as qigong, and many consider it the highest level of practice within internal martial arts. Some people think, oh, as long as you breathe. The diaphragm and pelvic floor muscles are understood, then you understand breathing. In fact, beyond understanding anatomy, the relationship between breathing and our joints, as well as with our internal organs and their mutual coordination, is important. Additionally, when engaging in different activities, including variations in body weight and oxygen consumption, the required breathing patterns or the principles of how it works are actually different. Let's simply explain this principle to everyone, because if you encounter different members, for example, some members experience pain, some have stiffness, some focus on strength training, and some wish to improve their flexibility. If you don't understand the principle, no matter how many methods you know, they won't be very meaningful because your direction might be wrong. Let's start with the first one. Let's look at the diaphragm because actually a couple of days ago I did a live course, and from these perspectives, breathing has the greatest impact on these aspects. The diaphragm, the pelvic floor muscles, the intrinsic muscles of the foot, and the abdominal muscles. If you want to understand breathing, the most basic thing is to understand these. Once you understand these, there's also the spine and the pelvis and how they interact with each other, which is quite complex because there are many combinations. Just these alone make up 4 types, and then, without even adding the thoracic vertebrae, lumbar vertebrae, and pelvis together, you can think of it as a combination lock with many digits, having numerous combinations. Then, first of all, there is no right or wrong way to breathe. Any form of breathing is correct. It's just a matter of whether you can adapt to the actual situation of each of your members. Then, at different stages, choosing the most suitable breathing method for them is quite important. All right, let's directly look at the diaphragm. I won't go into the anatomy of the diaphragm because we only have a little over an hour, but what you need to know is where the diaphragm is attached. It is connected to the back of the ribs, the lumbar vertebrae, and also behind the sternum. In other words, the sternum, ribs, and lumbar vertebrae all have the diaphragm attached to them. Moreover, the diaphragm has 3 openings, and through these openings pass veins, arteries, and the esophagus. Therefore, during the process of the diaphragm descending and ascending, it has a sphincter function, actually like the pelvic floor muscles, which also have openings, including the rectum passing through them. So, as long as it is a circular structure, during the process of inhalation and exhalation, it can rise and fall, and in the middle, there is muscles that have tubular structures passing through them have sphincter functions.